You're an eligible bachelor. Are you single?
I am single. I am single right now. As of right now, I am single.
When is the last time you were in a relationship?
Uh, 2017. So about 3 years ago.
Damn, boy.
3 years and some change. That's like a real relationship.
What you waiting on?
I honestly, I don't.
Because I'm
I
gonna
don't
keep it a
know.
buck with you. Like, you know me. You're an eligible bachelor. And if I was to rank the most eligible bachelors in Arkansas, you would be in the top two, and you're not two. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. You're a hot commodity. A lot of people.
Well, thank you.
Damn. A lot of people. You know, you're quite desirable.
Thank you.
We're in a
Thank you.
trap house right now, by the way. So there's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of footsteps. There's somebody crip walking above us. But anyways, so are you seeking? Are you are you seeking your
Am I
arrangements?
seeking?
Are you in a pursuit of finding a girlfriend?
I mean, I don't think I'm seeking for a relationship. You know, it's really cliche to say like if it happens, it happens. Like that's probably like the most cliche thing to say, but that's like where I'm at in my life right now.
Do you have a lot of females coming at you?
I mean, of course, yes, I do, but
Damn,
it's
fuck.
but
Must
it's
be
like
nice.
but it's like you have to differentiate. You know what I'm trying to say.
Differentiate.
There we go. That you have to differentiate that from the girls that are trying to that are serious about that.
So you got a quick like 10-second readout. And you're just like, fuck no.
Actually, I really do. I really do have a quick reading of what women that I know are for real.
I've seen a lot of your DMs.
When did I show you my DMs?
I've seen a couple of your DMs.
Okay,
You've shown me a couple of your DMs. It's just like, notice me.
Hey, right, it's pretty wild. Like if you think about it, like it's pretty wild.
You don't. First of all, I don't care who you are, guy, girl, whatever.
Right.
Do not approach anything with the lack of confidence. Go for what you want.
Right. That's probably like one of the things that turns me off like the most when even like a woman is trying to approach me, because honestly, before I got thousands of Instagram followers, it was just like no girls are just DMing me out of nowhere, just like trying to talk to me. Nobody, like I thought that was just a guy thing. Like guys were the only ones that DM girls all crazy. But like once I started getting followers, it's just like these women out here are really wild.
I've never shot my shot in the DM.
You are cap. You are absolutely lying.
What are you talking about?
You are lying. If somebody's watching this and this man has shot his shot at you, expose him.
Bro,
give him the permission to do so.
Yes, yeah, you
Okay,
have my full
right.
consent.
All right, bet.
First of all,
I will have a $1 award to any woman that does this.
I've never shot my shot.
You're lying.
I've not tried to speak to any females in a romantic gesture in quite some while.
Delaney, you tried to be the most romantic person that I know.
No, I'm just being myself. People always think I'm like trying to be seductive and stuff. I'm literally just talking.
All right, so hypothetically, all right, not trying to expose you or anything, but hypothetically, say you're talking to a woman that is from Latin descent, all right, and your main language is English, all right. Your main language is English. All right, that's what you speak. You don't know any other languages except for a little bit.
All right, first of all, this
No.
was
Let me finish. And you want to express how you're feeling towards this woman, but instead of typing it in English like a normal person would do, you try to get all extra romantic. Go over to Google Translate and type the entire thing in English, translate it to Spanish, and send it to the girl.
That wasn't in a DM. That was through a text message.
But that's still. I didn't say that was a DM.
I already
but
had
still.
the phone number, and I wasn't being romantic. I was making a joke. I was just trying to, because she spoke Spanish. I was trying to, I had took some Rosetta Stone classes that day.
You think she read that and was like, ha ha ha?
I'm not. I've told you, I'm not. I haven't been. I've not. It's probably been like 5 years since I've tried to talk to a girl seriously.
Okay. So when's the last time you've been in a relationship?
Never.
You've never been in a relationship.
I've never been in a relationship.
It's crazy because Delaney Triplett is the first person to give somebody relationship advice, and he's never been in a relationship.
Because I am literally the most unfuckable eligible bachelor. Like I'm what everybody wants, but they don't want me at the moment. I've literally been told. A girl told me a couple of months ago. She said, "You will make for a great father."
What?
But a terrible baby daddy.
Do you want to be a baby daddy though? Is that the standard?
Yeah, because what she was trying to say is what I interpreted was, so you can hate your baby daddy all you want.
Right.
You hate his fucking guts.
Right.
But what brings a female back to the baby
child.
daddy? No, it's the dick. They don't give a fuck about the child. No, it's
what?
the sex. It's the
Hold
sex.
on.
If they wanted to be with the baby daddy, they would just stay with him for the family. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think they care about the child?
No, they care about the child, obviously, but the vast majority of women have custody of their kids.
Okay, so. All right, very true. But I mean, I agree with what you said, but the child is also a very important factor.
I'm just saying, I feel like I meet all the requirements. I got a good job.
Okay.
I'm well educated. I'm funny.
Okay.
But at the moment, I'm unfuckable, and it's not a.
Well, how do you get to that? How do you get to that level? Like, how do you get to the next level? What do you think? How can you improve yourself to get to that level?
I'm not in the. I haven't put forth any effort to be that guy. I'm not ready. Once I'm ready, like I'll turn my A game on. It's a couple of things I got to do. I got to do some. Working on myself first.
All right, when's the last time that you talked to a girl and think, maybe I could, or like, have you talked to females in the past and you're like, I could see us building a future together, but I'm not, I don't want to do that because I'm not comfortable where I'm at right now.
I will friend zone myself just to stay in a female's life. Because sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's just that much more. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the person.
So do you value friendships more than relationships right now?
Hell yeah. Because I'm not. Okay. I'm not in the. I'm not to where I need to be. I feel like if I'm in pursuit of finding a girlfriend, because I don't know about like marriage and all that stuff, but right. Like you got to be able to. Because I want to spoil. I want to have fun. I want to travel and things like that. It's not an appropriate time to be traveling. It's not an appropriate time to be spoiling anybody.
Right. Because
I'm saving up money and things like that. I like the money that I have for myself.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
And I'm a greedy motherfucker right now. Like,
but for me, it's like now that I'm not looking for a relationship, but like if it happens type thing. I kind of wish when I was younger, I had more relationships with women.
Oh yeah, for real.
If that makes sense.
I should have dated like 6 girls a week. Just to do it. You remember in junior high school, like you had a person like I never did it like that, but like
yeah.
A lot of people, they be dating one person one day and then the next day they date somebody else.
Right.
And they date somebody else. And they was all giving each other mono because they was making out with everybody. Like, yeah, it's terrible, but, I missed out on a lot of that stuff. When's the last time you kissed a girl? Don't lie. Like last night?
No, like last Friday. Let me make sure. I don't know.
We got to check the receipts.
Oh, no.
It's been a minute. Take a guess of when the last
16th?
time. Take a guess on the last time I kissed a girl. It's in 1995.
When were you born again?
1995.
All right. I don't know. Probably like. That's probably like 3 months. 3 months? I don't know.
Maybe like 3 years. This has been a minute.
3 years?
It's been a minute.
I don't want to hear you talk to me ever again about any type of relations with
I could give relationship advice like Married people do that shit all. I mean, it's like I'm the equivalent to that counselor that's never been married that gives great relationship advice because I see it all. I've been analyzing it for 24 years of my life. I think of all people. Let me finish. I think of all people, I would have it. I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly. I know, a lot of stuff. I just know how to make it like it's because people make it so much more complex than what it already is. It's a relationship.
But is your criticism valid though?
I mean, I'm not even critiquing most of the time. I'm just listening.
Well, is your advice valid then?
Yes, I give great advice.
But you've never been in that type of situation.
It don't matter. I know it works. I know it will work for me.
Okay, but are you gonna take if you're playing basketball? Are you gonna take shooting advice from somebody that doesn't know how to shoot the basketball?
Yeah, because sometimes coaches coach better than they play.
But you want to know that they know how to do this. If you give me relationship advice and I'm like, you've never actually known the emotion that a relationship has.
Well, I'm like the equivalent to like a D3 player coaching the NBA. I've done things
You're
like
the Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, I'm the Duncan Robinson of love.
Okay.
I've been in situations to where like I'm not saying that like I've never not been romantic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I occasionally flirt just to see if I still got it. Like I still have it. I'm not in the.
Have you ever like wanted to ask a woman to be your girlfriend?
No, not girlfriend. I got a couple of other plans in mind.
You going straight to wife? Like, what are you?
No.
That's another good topic.
I feel like people not really in the mood to be getting married at the moment.
A lot of people.
Well, I take that back because a lot of my friends are getting married. Like it's no tomorrow.
Yeah, for me, I'm like I just graduated college. Just like people are getting married. People are unfortunately not following through with their marriages, but like that's it's so weird for me seeing people get married right now. But then I remember like I'm getting older, like I'm 22 years old, so like people are going to start doing that type of stuff.
I'm gonna tell you the real truth. I think people are getting married because one, they're like, man, you stuck with me,
right?
My sex is terrible, but you put up with it. But that's why I'm going to keep you. As long as I can keep you, I'm going to keep you because if I have to start over again, it's going to be a fucking struggle.
Okay, true, because you don't want to learn anybody's favorite color anymore.
No, you don't. I don't, because you don't really. I feel like the vast majority of people that get married, they fucking hate each other. They're just doing it because it's like, fuck it, we
financial support.
Exactly. I ain't got nothing else to do.
I have a question. For me, it's so weird because like after graduating college, I went to school for 16 years of my life straight, right? And I've just been always surrounded by women. Like I'm always like you've always been surrounded by women, not only just women, but women your age.
All right? Yeah, that was another thing. I feel like I should have pursued. If I were to have pursued somebody, it would have been in college.
Right. So
it should have been in college.
So after I'm graduating, I got a job. I'm like, I'm not surrounded by older women, but I'm surrounded by women that are older than me, and it's just like.
And you don't want to get in a relationship with a person you work with either, cause
right? No, never that. But I'm just saying that it's so much harder for me, to actually have and we're in a pandemic, so it's so much harder to have a human interaction with another person to find out if you actually like them in person.
Are you on Tinder and Bumble and things like that?
No, I'm not. I was on Tinder, was on Bumble, not anymore.
I was about to say,
not anymore.
You were.
I was.
What was your success rate? Were you a lot of people swipe right on
you? You know how many matches that I got?
Yeah. It was a couple of thousand.
Probably like 800 plus.
Oh my God.
But like a lot of those, like I'm not.
Did you have Tinder? Did you have Tinder Gold?
No, I did not.
Premium thing?
I never had Tinder.
I had no fucking luck.
But when the pandemic started, so I've had Tinder recently, like 4 or 5 months ago, March, beginning of March. They started that Tinder thing where you could travel all over. So I was putting my location in like Dallas. Put my location in Dallas, seeing all the other girls.
I put my shit in LA and still didn't have not one match. I'm like, come on now.
You should have.
I couldn't match with one person.
I mean, you could have, searched cities that like big guys the most. You didn't really think of that one all the way through.
No, I don't want. I wouldn't want anybody to want me because I'm big. I don't want a chubby chaser.
Do you plan on getting skinny?
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually,
I
but-
still enjoy being fat at the moment. I'm not gonna lie.
So you're
it's
content with
fun.
being fat.
Yeah, I had a checkup the other day. Well, I got my wisdom teeth taken out. And they were like, "You're surprisingly healthy."
In what way?
Blood pressure was good. Your heart rate was okay. Like,
Okay, all right.
You know,
I'm
nah, but soon though, because
I mean, because if I go get weighed on a BMI scale, they'll say, "Oh, you're overweight." I'm like, how am I overweight?
but that's so subjective because
Right.
it's not like an accurate depiction because
Right.
you can have a lot of muscle mass and still weigh a lot.
Right. Okay.
I know it's a lot of dudes is like 6 foot. and
So they
fucking
actually,
290
like-
that's bulky as hell.
They actually, before they put you down like a dog or put
Yeah,
you in
because you
anesthesia,
can't- 'cause you can't
they
put
took
a-
blood work from you and check that out, or
Yeah, you can't put me to sleep and then like I'm over here having a minor heart attack.
okay, all right, very true. But I think I know why I haven't got into a relationship, and I think why it's been 3 years since I've actually made the step to get into a relationship. I think that I have detachment problems. All right.
detachment
Problem. It's not like the detachment where, if you start talking to somebody and they leave, like you're just so stuck onto them, like stuck, you can't detach. It's the point where if we're talking and I've been in relationships before where, it just doesn't work and like you keep trying, and you're just going nowhere. So for me, it's just like if we're talking and you do something that I don't like and like I know that like I won't like it in the long run, I detach myself 100% from it. So it may look like I'm ghosting them or it may look like I'm being a bad person when like in turn, like I'm just trying to save myself from that, emotional. If you know what I'm saying, that emotional.
You don't communicate with them though?
No, I communicate. That's the thing. But I communicate, but it's just like if I'm done, then I'm done. If that makes sense. Because like you said earlier, like you don't have the time to build. Like you don't want to start over with anybody. All right.
Well, I mean, I wasn't speaking for. I was just speaking for like the vast majority of people.
But meeting a new person, you're gonna have to start over. Like you're going to have to. Like you have to start over.
That shit fun for me. That's like
right.
You just meeting a stranger.
Right.
You gotta,
so, but it's like if I'm starting over and if somebody is showing me a sign early that I know I don't like, then I'm detaching from it. I think too quick.
You have a type?
I don't think I have a type, which is kind of weird. Like I will literally talk to any woman.
Have you ever talked to like a white girl or anything like that?
I have talked to a white girl before.
Okay. Any Asians?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, yeah. 'Cause that's how we met.
That was my first.
We were beefing over
My first,
an Asian girl.
We were
in high school. Yeah, old girl.
Oh yeah.
'Cause you was dating her and
yeah.
she was
Oh
talking
yeah,
to me.
yeah.
Slimy. I was a lot more attractive than.
That is not. How
do you
we
feel like you've
met,
peaked? Have you peaked? Have you reached your peak potential?
I don't think I've peaked yet.
I don't think I've even started. My cocoon of evolution is like right now, and I'm about to blossom in like 30.
So
I'm
you're
gonna be
24, about to turn 25, right?
Yeah, I'm like those. I'm like Denzel Washington's son. He's like 30 something now. He's just now blowing up.
Okay.
Like nobody knew who he was when he was 20. He played in the NFL. Nobody would have ever known.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
I'm
that
just that guy. I have a lot of potential in the future.
Do you think, because we've been friends for what, 5 years almost? About 5 years almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost. Do you think I have a type? Do you think I have a type that I go for?
I mean, I can't really. I don't really know. I'm just basing off of girlfriends you've had.
Right.
A couple of light-skinned girlfriends, a Hispanic girlfriend. You've only had 3 girlfriends.
That you know.
4 girlfriends technically, I guess, because of the Asian girl.
Okay. Yeah.
If you want to count that.
All right. Yeah.
No, you don't got a type. I think it's more of a personality than it is.
Do you think I have a type personality?
A personality type, yes.
But if you think about
fucking crazy.
That is very true. But if you think about, my last relationship, the personality with anybody that I talked to like as of recent, do you think that's the same personality though?
I don't know because You kind of changed it a little bit.
I changed a little
Because
bit.
you just now coming into your own. Like the look of Gage is evolving.
Okay.
Like
What do you
you're
think?
getting better and better, and you're finally coming to terms with like, because when you had a short hair, you look kind of goofy.
That's
Now you
facts.
got this like man bun thing. You got a little notoriety.
Okay.
You've been taking a lot of light skin selfies and stuff.
Not
Just-
of recent. Not as of recent. Not as of recent, but okay. I see where you're
You know,
going.
you've been doing a lot of squinting in the camera and stuff like that, and then
Okay.
like you have a lot of more options and things like that too.
Right.
So like your horizons have broadened.
Right.
But I feel like the next girl you get is going to be very similar in personality to your past ones. Fucking crazy.
Okay. But honestly, I think me having all those options helped me narrow down to what I actually want. If that makes sense.
I don't know what the hell I want.
That's a good thing, though.
I've sometimes you ever just see a girl and like she wouldn't look good to your homies. And she's just like, I don't give a fuck. She is absolutely beautiful to me.
Right. So
I
beautiful.
see
beautiful
about
that you
5
think.
of those a day.
Okay, so beautiful and that you think is beautiful, but
Yeah,
that I would be
which
like,
is good for me because I don't really give a fuck about everybody else's opinion. If you're
Right.
beautiful to me, you beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But
I think, getting older, I think, when you hear looks don't matter, personality is everything, which is false. But the older you get, like personality is a big
I don't know because I
big
might
factor.
invest.
I think it's more a factor to you too.
I'm not gonna lie. Black women are winning. Have you seen
Black
them
women
like
are-
them 50 and 60-year-old black women
Okay.
looking better and
Okay.
better? Come on now,
Okay.
Tracy Ellis Sauce.
Okay. Absolutely. She's never been ugly though.
Yeah, but she. no. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey
Okay.
man, I'm telling you, I seen a picture of Holly Berry, and Holly Berry been fine for like ever.
Right. Right.
Bro, she posted a picture. I was like, what the fuck? This like it's a cheat code. She's a human cheat code. Every famous black woman, they get even better. How do you get better from great? How do you get better than great?
I think a black woman that will be exceptionally beautiful when she gets older is Issa Rae.
She already fine.
I know, but like when she gets older though,
What about her?
Think about
It's
it.
because she has a goofy look,
Right.
but it's so
goofy
attractive.
look.
But that smile is magnetic.
Shout out to
it's-
shout out to Sajante real quick because
Oh yeah, special shout out.
that's
to
who she
Shante.
reminds me of is Sajante. Not looks, no, I'm just playing, but personality wise, I feel like they're the same person. Sajante is beautiful as well, but I think it is, her creativeness.
At this point in time, do you feel like you will be doing the world a disservice to date out of your race?
No,
Well, you're half and half, right?
right, but people would be like, oh, you should date a black girl because you're mixed.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't care about that type of stuff. Only because I think it's because Twitter tells you to. Like social media is telling you to date inside your race. And
Hotep ass nigga.
right. Social media is telling you the most to date inside your race and I don't listen to social media. I would never listen to social media because I don't really care. That's virtually not real life.
I think my ideal girl at the moment would be someone who's not from America,
Okay.
because I would like to.
She doesn't understand you right off the bat?
No. I'm not saying like that. Yeah, I want a third world country girl that speaks no English.
So
I
I-
can just make and mold her into what I want her.
So I can make her have my own perception of America.
Exactly. No, what I'm saying is the way they look at things and the things that they appreciate. It's not of a self. What is going on up there? Is there domestic violence above you? Oh, okay. But doink. No, but what I was saying is, so if I go to a different country,
Right.
okay. Now, granted, there are people who have an American mindset. When I say American mindset, it's like, I want to look past. I want to look past skin, race, and
Right.
who you are, and like I care about what you are.
Right.
You know, if I choose to diversify, I will want to diversify and be welcomed entirely into whatever environment that I am. I want to learn it. I want it to be a part of me because.
But that's tough to find in, somebody from a third, world country.
I'm not saying a third world country. I'm just saying out of America.
Even a foreign, somebody of foreign descent, because of the values that, her or him, I don't know what you're her and her family would, welcome you. Like, it's going to be tough regardless.
I mean, but I think that's fun too, because I have not had the opportunity of like the chase of trying to pursue a female, because I haven't put any effort. I feel like that's gonna be a fucking struggle for me.
The chase is the chase.
No, the chase
sucks.
is gonna be fucking
it
thrilling.
Sucks
for
so
me.
bad, bro.
I might watch too many movies.
No, the chase is so bad because you never know what place you're in. You never know what place you're in until like.
See, but I feel like that's an American thing. Just like you like fighting for the same girl. Like I'm not. Trust me, dude.
But you
listen, bro. I'm not gonna fucking fight over you, bro. You can fucking have her, dude.
But honestly, especially in 2020, if you trying to get with a fine female, like a beautiful woman, you best believe to every beautiful woman, there's about 5 dudes in her DMs every day. What is your DM gonna say to different? I'm not even gonna say the word to make yourself stand out more than them.
That's another reason I've been waiting, because if I talk to a girl, I'm not gonna hit you with the fucking ice emoji. But I'm not gonna glacier boy you to death.
But we are living in history, every day's history. But we are living in history, like it's a pandemic. So
it don't matter.
But DMs are coming. DMs today are the way of life of how you. I
gotta see you in person, because if I cannot get a feel of your personality through physical, like visual, and like actually in your face, dialogue,
right,
then I can't make a judgment. I would never just look at a girl on the social media, because a lot of girls look good and can be crazy to the motherfucker. And
this. Vice versa for dudes.
Yeah, I mean, I can be crazy as shit too. I mean,
right.
I mean, a lot of people probably think I am, but
right.
It's a special type of rapport that you build when you do it like face to face. And I'm a goofy dude too, because I feel like the thing that attracts ladies to the thing that I am attractive for is like a smile and things like that. So when I when I initially smile, I've been told it's like a warming thing. So like if I can't use, I have to pull out all the cards when I spit my game. I'm not like you. I can't just like and then they like flock to me. So I gotta pull all the cards out. I have to
calm down.
I have to essentially sweep somebody off their feet, and I cannot do that via a dry ass message.
Okay, but I can't do that anymore either though. Because like I said,
but I'm a way better speaker than I am just a typer. Because you gotta when I'm consciously thinking of things to say, like when you're talking, you just go off the top of the dome. It's the first thing. You freestyling. You put your truest wit, and you say what comes to mind. And a lot of the times,
you ever practice a conversation before you went up to a woman?
Fuck no.
I absolutely have. What are you talking about? You are, bro.
Never.
You're just one of a kind. You're one of a kind.